Charts turn rows of numbers into visual stories, and knowing which chart type to use is half the battle. In this complete guide, I'll cover bar charts, line charts, and pie charts, when to use each one, how to create them, and how to format them so they actually look professional. If your charts still look like the default Excel output, this video will fix that. The number one chart mistake is picking the wrong type. Bar charts compare categories, sales by region, revenue by product. Line charts show trends over time, monthly revenue, daily traffic. Pie charts show proportions of a whole, market share, budget allocation. If your data doesn't represent parts of a whole, never use a pie chart. If your data has no time dimension, don't use a line chart. Choosing correctly is more important than any formatting trick. I have quarterly revenue by 4 product lines. I select the data and go to Insert, Charts. Excel suggests a clustered bar chart, and that's the right call because I'm comparing categories. I click it and the chart appears. Now let me try inserting a pie chart with the same data. See how misleading it looks? The pie suggests these are parts of a whole, but each product line has its own quarterly figures. The comparison gets lost. Bar chart is. Select your data, go to Insert, and pick either a clustered bar or clustered column chart. Column charts have vertical bars. Bar charts have horizontal bars. Use horizontal when your category labels are long. To format, click the chart and use the Chart Design tab to pick a clean style. Then right-click individual elements to fine-tune. Remove grid lines for a cleaner look, add data labels if precise values matter, and limit your color palette to 2 or 3 colors maximum. I'll format this bar chart step by step. First, I click the chart title and type a clear, descriptive name, Revenue by Product Line, Q1 2026. I right-click the grid lines and delete them. I right-click the bars and add data labels at the outside in position. I change the bar color to a single dark blue and reduce the gap width to 75% so the bars are more prominent. Already looks 10 times better than the default. Line charts need time series data, dates or periods on the horizontal axis, values on the vertical. Select your data, Insert, Line Chart. For multiple data series, each line represents one category tracked over time. Key formatting tips. Remove the legend if there's only one line. Add data markers at each point so values are easy to pick out, and add a trend line to show the overall direction. For a cleaner look, smooth the lines using the Format Data Series options. Pie charts get a bad reputation, but they work well when you have 3 to 5 categories that represent parts of a whole. Select your data, Insert, Pie Chart. Format tip number 1. Add percentage data labels and remove the legend. Labels directly on slices are easier to read. Tip number 2. Explode the most important slice by dragging it slightly outward. Tip number 3. Never use 3D pie charts. They distort proportions and make your data harder to read. I have market share data for 5 competitors. I insert a pie chart, then right-click and add data labels showing both category name and percentage. I delete the legend since the labels are now on the slices. I click our company's slice and drag it out slightly to emphasize it. Then I change our slice to a bold blue and make the competitors' slices various shades of gray. The visual hierarchy is now clear. Our share stands out immediately. Data visualization research shows that readers spend about 5 seconds deciding whether a chart is worth studying in detail. If your chart is cluttered, poorly labeled, or uses the wrong type, people skip it. A clean chart with a clear title, minimal clutter, and the right chart type communicates in those 5 seconds. Every formatting decision should serve that 5-second test. That's your complete guide to creating professional charts in Excel. The practice file with sample data for all 3 chart types is in the description. Subscribe for more Excel tutorials every week, and let me know in the comments which chart type you use most.